I have 9 weeks to get her to accept the earplugs and be able to run a mounted shooting pattern. So let's go. I'm going to start out today the same way I have the last 2 days, with a little bit of approach and retreat, and just kind of handling her ears a little bit, rubbing around them. Oh, that was good. That was better. Usually she jerks completely away from me. If anybody has any questions or any comments about how I could be doing this better or different, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to respond. This is much better than she has been in the past. Usually, all I have to do is touch this ear and she jerks away from me. She's still jerking a little bit, but not anywhere near as bad as she was. Good girl. And I'm giving treats. As I said on my first video, I am not a treat person. Horses are not real big on that as a reward to them. Just release of pressure is the biggest reward. But I figure at this point in time, anything that might help, I'm going to try. Let's see how she does when I stick my finger in her ear. Oh, look at that. I have hope. Maybe we will get these in her ears by the end of the weekend. That's kind of my goal, is to try to get the earplugs in her ears by the end of the weekend, so Sunday. Not bad at all. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Yeah. She knows where the cookies are. She's like, give me the cookies. Give me the cookies, huh? Times I did this, go back to my videos and watch, because she jerks her head away from me. Would you leave her alone? Pretty violently. So this is amazing. She's still trying to avoid it a little bit, but see it right there. This is where the rubber meets the road here. I'm sticking my finger down inside of her ear. Not exactly sure about that. Good girl. Except for don't jerk. Don't jerk. Good. Oh. That make a noise, huh? Let's do the other side, shall we? Yesterday she got a little bit cranky on this side, which doesn't make any sense, but it is what it is. We always train our horses from both sides. Whatever we do from the left, we always do from the right. See? Oh, that was a reaction that I don't want. There you go. Good. Good. Give you a cookie for that one. Now you're gonna let me put my finger in this ear? See? We're still not there yet. Can you do this with your horse's ears? All right, and then, so I have, I'll pick this up. Pom-poms. Now, we have another brand. I don't remember what the brand is, but I like these pom-poms because they're super soft. And she's got kind of small ears. These are kind of in a little bit rough shape. we put a string in between them so that they can just, if we're not doing something that we need the earplugs for, then we can just wrap this string around the headstall and they can just hang on our headstall. But as you can see, one of them is torn out. And I'm probably gonna have to get some more of these. But back to the reason I really like these palms is because they're like super soft and squishy. So I don't think they should put a lot of pressure on the insides of our ears. The other ones we have, I mean, they're soft, they're squishy, but they're not as soft. They're not as soft as these. Anyway, so I'm just gonna take today and rub these all over her. I'm gonna let her smell them. She'll probably try to eat them. Now she's had these in her ears before, but she fought them like a banshee. So we're gonna just rub them on her. Let the string hang around. Rub them over her eyes. Rub them over her ears. And what I would like, whether I can get her to this point or not, but what I would like to have happen is that she accepts these as like a comfort, like something that she likes to have in her ears so that things aren't so loud and noisy. Because that's the whole point, is we're around fireworks, we're obviously around guns because we're doing the cowboy mounted shooting, but to have, we do fireworks, we do around loud vehicles, all kinds of things like that. And so to be able to wear earplugs would just really help her out to make those noises a little bit less. It does not totally take them away. It just sort of deadens them, kind of like when you wear earplugs. I think she thinks I'm going to put it in her ear, and I'm not going to today. I don't want to do that. I would like to touch her ear with it. I would like to see her reaction when I just even touch her ear with it. It's okay. Come here. She says, nope. Nope. That's it. That's it. Yeah, just like that. Good girl. Good girl. Get a cookie for that. Now, let's see how her reaction is on this side to me doing that. Oh, look at that. I expected a much more violent reaction. Yeah. That's part of our problem with putting them in at all, is I always lose hold of them. Yeah. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, jet scare ya? Just gonna roll them up the end of your ears. Roll into this ear. Yeah. She's like, nope. There we go. Now all I'd have to do is stuff it down inside her ear. But I'm not doing that today. I want her to accept this to the point where she likes it, where it's no big deal. As long as I got treats in my pocket, I'll probably be fine. Huh. Be a cookie monster. So that wasn't bad at all, I don't think, for today, considering some of the wrecks that we have had trying to put these in and take them out. The biggest wrecks we've had is taking them out. I've been able to get them in okay. It's taken me half hour, 45 minutes to get them in, but they would go in okay. But then when we went to take them out, she's like, nope, and she would throw an absolute temper tantrum. Look at that. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, that's awesome. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Okay, where's my treat? What would you do differently? How could I do it better? But actually, I'm super happy with, she's wandering off to go find hay, with the way she behaved today. Yesterday was a little bit rough. The first day was really rough. And then yesterday, you know, some issues came up that I was expecting, because you always have some pushback when you're doing something like this from the horse, because it's something different, something that they're not used to. So they have a tendency to give you some pushback, especially with an older horse like her. And so I was expecting that, but we ended on a really good note. And so today she's been fabulous. I mean, you saw her jerk away a little bit a few times and give a little bit of resistance here and there, but overall, and the fact that she allowed me to put those plugs into her ears like that, that's what I want. I'm so excited. We might actually be able to get these in her ears by Sunday and have her accept them, which would be so cool. I could move on to being able to actually do the patterns, hopefully, if she doesn't throw me in the dirt. So, and that's a process too. I have been like just dry firing our guns in the round corral with her, so that she gets the feel for me reaching out with it, things like that. But I haven't, well, I have shot off of her a few times, but not in a pattern, not multiple times. So it's all going to be a process. I'm hoping that 9 weeks from now, she's going to be like a pro. Probably not, but more like a pro. And maybe I will be too.